Hey everyone, Greg here from Carid.com, and I'm back in the shop with you today to talk about Jeep bumpers. Now the Wrangler JL and the Gladiator are both very capable machines, but if you're setting one up for serious off-roading in rough terrain, you're still going to have to make some additional upgrades, and a great place to start is by replacing the factory front bumper with a heavy-duty steel off-road bumper. Well, if dynamic, aggressive looks, high strength and protection, and provisions for a winch and off-road lights are on all of your shopping lists, then you need to check out this Torxe VYPR series mid-width front winch bumper. Now, without a doubt, the looks of this front bumper is the first thing that really jumps out at you. Now, taste is in fact subjective, but I think the angular design and the bolt-on hoop bar give it a bold, forceful look that perfectly complements the front end of the Jeep. And of course, you really can't miss these red screen plates. But if you don't like the red and want a more conservative look, black screen plates are also included. Now, this VYPR series bumper is constructed from heavy gauge steel, so it has the strength to protect your Jeep and ward off rocks and tree limbs out on the trail. And to complete the look and ensure durability, Torxe gave it a textured black powder coat finish that's tough enough to withstand any kind of scrapes and damage without succumbing it to corrosion. Now, this is a mid-width bumper and quite a bit narrower than the full-width OE bumper. Now, combine the reduction in width with the beveled edges that angle upward at the corners of the bumper, and you get a substantial improvement in approach angle clearance, so your tires can actually bite when you're climbing up an obstacle. Now, mounts for off-road lights are also an expected feature on any off-road bumper, but the team at Torxe went the extra mile and created this design with lights within the bumper for a cleaner, integrated appearance. There are recesses at each bumper end for 3-inch LED cube lights. Now, you can choose to leave the screen plates off, or they can be used to provide additional light protection, and you can always swap back and forth between the red and black plates to change up the front end look of your Jeep. But if you're the type of off-roader that really likes to challenge yourself in the rough stuff, and well, you sometimes get yourself in over your head and you get stuck, then the feature of this VYPR series bumper that you're really going to value the most is the built-in winch mount. Now, Torxe has provided mounting holes that will allow you to install any standard winch up to 12,000 pound capacity, and it positions the winch behind the bumper. This way, the great looks of the bumper are unobstructed and the winch is protected. Torxe also provides an opening for the fair lead as well, and two heavy-duty combination hook D-ring shackle mounts that are welded to the front of the bumper that provide quick attachment points for straps or rope. This Torxe VYPR series bumper mounts at the exact same locations as your OE bumper, so no drilling or fabrication is required. All the necessary mounting hardware is going to be included, and only basic hand tools are needed for the installation. You can have one of these front bumpers installed on your Jeep in just a Saturday afternoon. But like I always suggest, guys, get a buddy to help, because this install can be a pain if you're trying to do it alone. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up my review today of the Torxe VYPR series mid-width front winch bumper. So if you want to upgrade your Wrangler JL or even Jeep Gladiator with awesome, aggressive looks and serious off-road capability, head on over to Carid.com right now and check out this Torxe bumper for yourself. And as always, I'm Greg from Carid.com, and I'll see you guys next time.